Yeah,
finding itself, it opens a lot of doors. You can
absolutely
be able to, do a lot.
Absolutely, everything so far has been self-funded.
Okay, wow! So shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you. So everything has been out of our pockets.
Okay.
And it's that thing, if I mean, like you guys are launching today.
Yes.
You're still gonna see some problems there and face challenges there, but you're still gonna make it work. And it's all about finding solution in every single places that you do. So you can't just sit there and wait for God to land and give you something. You have to use what you have to be able to reach where you want to go.
Welcome to the first edition and also episode of the Creative Community Podcast. I'm your host, Trigger, and I'm going to be holding things down for the next, I don't know how many episodes are coming after this, but then, hey, bear in mind that this is the creative community and nobody, and I mean this, nobody it is excluded from this community. All you got to do is just go to our YouTube page, click like, and don't forget the notification bell. It is yet that time of the interview on the Creative Community Podcast, whereby we're going to be talking with the very own brand ambassador, or maybe the owner of this product. He's going to actually be telling us more about this product. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Yourself?
Well, I'm actually good, but a bit tired. But then, hey.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on your first episode.
Okay.
May we see many more, and the likes of Chill and what. Let's forget about them. But you know what? I'm so humbled to be here, and I'm so humbled to be the first person to be here with our brand called Moghurt. And thank you so much for having us.
Wow. Okay. For those who don't know you, thanks a lot, though. Yeah. That was a nice intro. For those who don't know you, sir.
Yeah.
Who is this person that I'm sitting right next to?
Well, this masterpiece that's looking at you right now, I'm kidding.
Okay.
This brother in front of you right now is, I go by the name of Khauhelo Lefoka. I was born, bred here in the East Rand, precisely Moghurt, Kokumalo. I've been here all my life, and so I'm now from, just going from a professional space, from project management to now manufacturing juice. I never thought that I'll be here, producing juice, next thing, being in manufacturing. So that's me. I'm just a boy from the township with goals of just expanding and being big.
Wow, you heard that, people.
That
was at the top.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know Mr. Khauhelo,
yes,
what do you do actually?
So right now I'm just focused on one thing, and the one thing is just building my brand and my product called Moghurt, and that's what I do on a daily. So I'm literally, when you are a CEO or founder of a brand, is you literally everyone. I know, like we normally make fun of the likes of Jomo Sono when we say he's a bus driver, he's a coach, he's everything, and that's exactly who I am right now. I'm a Jomo Sono, but for Moghurt, I literally wake up, plan, schedule what's happening on the day. I produce the juice, I deliver the juice, I get the juice into the stores, I do my admin. So my life right now is just surrounded with just perfecting this product called Moghurt.
That was nice too. You see what you said over there?
Yeah.
Like, it's music to my ears.
Yeah.
So before this whole product thing, what were you actually exploring?
Okay, let me just even give you the background behind it and how it actually came about. So Moghurt was launched in 2020.
Okay.
And this was obviously on the backdrop of the coronavirus or COVID-19.
Yes.
And before that happened, I was, as mentioned, I was a project manager. An IT project manager, to be precise. And I was in that corporate space for 7 years. And COVID happened, and I lost my job, just like majority of people lost their job. But me being the person that I am, I couldn't just sit and just cross my arms. So I was like, let me, do something. And just to get an income. At that point in time, my missus was pregnant, and obviously I had to feed the family.
Shout out to you.
So, and I thought, okay, the yogurt, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure most of you have seen the yogurt samokas. It's the baguette, it's the 5 liters, right?
Yes.
So I used to sell those, right? And most of the people were selling the same yogurt. So I thought, flip, how do I stand out? And the idea of branding came into picture, right? And so the name Moghurt is actually my son's name, which is Mohau, and yogurt.
Yes,
So I combined and said Moghurt. So that's how the name came about. So way before Moghurt came into it, I was just an average person who was just working in a corporate space. But here we are, 2 years later, pushing the brand called Moghurt.
Wow, that is so nice. That is so nice.
Yeah.
You know what? You actually inspiring me to actually do what start my own business.
It has to, dog. You have to.
But then, hey, know, a lot of things happened over, the COVID era, whereby we lost a lot of lives.
Absolutely.
Lost a lot of jobs.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Most of the people actually, most of the things actually happened.
Yeah.
And it actually took away some of the things. But then some of the people, it actually brought out the good in them.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. So COVID was a curse and a blessing. I think if it wasn't for it, I think I'd still be in the corporate space and still doing my daily jobs, right? But it coming and it actually exposed that there's more to life than just being in a space where I thought it was comfortable. And no lies, I mean, in this space that I am, it's totally hard and difficult on a daily, but it just showed, with the right mindset, with the right goal, we can, get in where we want to get. So, like I said, it's a blessing. Also, the reason why I'm saying it's a blessing, because at the point in time when we started off, most businesses were on survival mode. So in terms of competition was not that high because everyone was just trying to survive. So everyone was just, trying to make ends meet, right? So even when I came in that space at that point in time, it was advantage for me to get a market access because everyone was just surviving,
Well, I'm actually sitting here and asking myself that, what you said before, that actually is the influence, the background influence of Moghurt. And also you actually having your own child too, that is so big.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, this product on its own is going to go places.
Thank you.
It's going to go places.
Thank you.
And also the other thing that I wanted to actually add on is that in this time and place, do you see this product itself going places? Like, do you see this business that you started
Absolutely. I think I wouldn't be in it if I didn't see it going in places. But even if it was a challenge, right, it's still something I'll fight on. So in terms of where I see it going, I want it to be the number one dairy blend in the land.
Okay.
And at the end, the number one dairy blend in that continent.
Okay.
We're not here to play games. We're not here just to look cool or just to look pretty. We literally want that market share. We want to be the number one dairy blend. So in terms of where we want to be, and I mean, under the umbrella Moghurt, we just don't have the juice. We've plans of adding the yogurt again.
Okay.
And also we've got cordonals. Cordonals are like your concentrated juices.
Oh, okay.
We're still going to put in ice creams. So there's a whole lot of things that we're going to put under the brand, right? So in terms of where we see ourselves, we're literally going to be in the dairy beverage space. We want to be the number one dairy beverage company.
Okay. So tell me, as you said, you started this business in 2020, right?
Correct.
Yes. What are the challenges that you actually came across while you were in the space of why you want to grow this brand? What are the challenges?
First of all, to anyone who wants to start a business, don't just do it, eh? It's not easy, this thing, eh?
Yeah.
But you must start eventually. But Biggest challenge, I think the South African market is a very interesting market. When I say market, I'm talking about the South African consumer. They are pretty much loyal. They're loyal to their brand. I mean, like for instance, any toothpaste, you still call it Colgate.
Colgate, yes, exactly.
Or any fabric conditioner,
Exactly,
you still
yes.
call it Stay Soft.
Stay Soft.
And all that. So for you to be able to make people be aware, would see, no, this is the competitor or this is the alternative. You know, people still want to attach themselves to that well-known brand. So it's people letting people be detached from the known loved brand. So that's the first one. The second challenge for me is obviously accessibility. Where are people going to access the product itself? So we are now in the spaza shops.
Okay.
So we are more in the informal trading side of things. And luckily now, you know, I know right now I don't want to get into politics, but now with Operation Dudula and all the stuff that's happening, we try to get into the informal sector, Pakistan or the foreign nationals, and it was really hard to sell there because, you know, they what's the word? They negotiate for low price.
Oh, yes.
And also, you know, in terms of them even selling and promoting the brand itself, they wouldn't do that. And their shops, they're all mashed up. People can't see what's in there.
They cannot see the product.
They can't see the product in there. So they're already treating the brand like it's like well known, and it's not. So it's just obviously, and it brings that type of a problem where the product is accessible, it can't be accessible due to the people not selling it. And also the clients or the customers are also loyal to, you know, our competitors. So it's always a thing of, okay, where do we draw the line and how do we get the product to be accessible? So it's literally people loyalty and accessibility of the product. And of course the cheesy boring one is funding. We need funding.
That one is quite a major quite a major hassle. Funding itself, you know, it opens a lot of doors. You can
absolutely
do a lot of
things. Everything so far has been self-funded.
Okay. Wow. Shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you. So everything has been out of our pockets.
Okay.
And it's that thing, you know, if you know, I mean, like you guys are launching today. You're still gonna see some problems there and face challenges there. But you're still going to make it work, and it's all about finding solution in every single places that you do. So you can't just sit there and wait for God to land and give you something. You have to use what you have to be able to reach where you want to go.
That on its own is a huge thing.
You
gotta go and get it.
You have to do like you have to like we can't you know, feel sorry for ourselves. The time of feeling sorry for ourselves is over. We need to get up and, you know, like roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty and start grinding.
So you said like in 2020 the business was quite, you know, on a limbo and all that. Right now, what can you say? Like, the business, is it flowing as it should? Because now we're back, you know, like there's no more lockdowns, you know, people are actually moving.
Well, I mean, yes, it's been accepted very well.
Okay.
But being an entrepreneur in South Africa is a very challenging one. Like, again, I said, if you want to be an entrepreneur, South Africans, take your time, because things change every day, right? So while we're still focusing on the COVID, and we thought everything, okay, mindfully COVID, so that things can go back to order. And then there's the Russian war. And people think Russia is singing up, but it has a whole lot of impact, right? And now that South Africa is currently in inflation, you know, consumers are not buying as much as they would buy. You know, I mean, everything's expensive now, from petrol price to everything. It's just expensive, right?
It's over the top.
So now, in terms of it moving, yes, it's moving, but like any product that is out there, is not moving at its base of its capabilities based on the inflation that's happening in the land.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's honestly what you said is quite true because
Yeah.
South Africa on its own is quite on the limbo with inflation.
Yeah. So
Just fighting inflation.
yeah, inflation is a problem right now. You know, and also again, if you're gonna be an entrepreneur, guys, you can't just focus on one thing because everything has an impact. Like for instance, I never thought this Russia war and what war would have an impact on us. In fact, when it started off, I was like, "Hey, good luck. Sorry, we'll pray for you," but only to find out later it actually has the impact because now there's oil, there's therefore there's high prices on petrol. There's oil in terms of the cooking oil.
Cooking oil
that
itself.
also is going up. People who are selling bread, the wheat prices, because we import those things. So it's a whole ripple effect of everything. So yeah. So but we have to keep pushing, and we gotta be hopeful that all of this will be over.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's all we have to do.
hopefully. So in front of me, I have your brands right here.
Yeah.
Mocha juice, right?
Yabo.
So tell me, what flavors is these are the flavors that you have, or
So yeah, we have more, or one more actually.
oh, one more?
Yeah,
a
and
new
that-
addition to the family.
And that one more is the fastest selling one. That's why we don't have to share. So yeah, we've got 3 delicious flavors. They're all amazing. It's the pineapple, orange, and mango peach. They come in 2 sizes, 500 mils and 2 liters.
2 liters.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is actually your favorite?
Dude, yonke into baba.
There has to be that
Yonke.
one flavor that you actually want to eat. This one I feel.
Dude, I kid you not, hey? I kid you not, all of them. There are days where I just feel like, today give pie, no, today it's a pie. Like, and then orange, when I just want to chill, I'm at home next to the heater, no plus give winter. Like all of them.
Okay, so you're gonna say that they have seasons.
Well, it is a seasonal product, but for me, it's like it's all my favorites. Favorites, no matter where I am, depending on my mood, really. Because the mood stuck, but it's they're all my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, going forward with your brands, do you see yourself this brand actually penetrating into the big markets like Shoprite, Checkers,
Oh yeah, so we already in talks with one of the major retailers.
Okay.
We already sent down samples to them at their head offices, got feedback, they love the product, so it's just a matter of just signing there. But we let you know, we don't wanna jinx it and then things doesn't happen. But yeah, so definitely we are in talks with the major retailers, and yeah, growing in terms of also accessibility. We also in partnership with e-commerce company called Yebo Fresh. They are working around the Katras area. So in terms of you purchasing it online, you can go, or connecting to their site, you can go to our website, which is www.moghurt.co.za. Just click and it will go straight to the link, and then they'll deliver straight to your door.
No, you also do deliveries.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah. We're moving with the times.
You're moving with the times.
Yes.
You're moving with the times.
Yes. Yeah.
So, man, you know what? Khauhelo.
Yes.
Overall, I could say that, you are actually an inspiring.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you,
man. Because
thank you.
As you're saying, it seems like you know what you're saying.
Thank you, bro.
That is so.
Thank you, bro.
Point.
Thank you.
So,
bro.
growing up, how was your background though? Growing up, how was your background?
Yeah, so now I was a loner. A loner in a sense, like I was excluded. That's my van, by the way.
That's your van.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's big. That's big.
That's my delivery van.
Okay.
For those who saw it. But anyway, so I was much of a loner. I was more, not self-centered, but more liked my space. I grew up when I'm Khumalo,
Oh, you're from Khumalo?
Yeah, from Khumalo, just like the other street guys.
Okay.
So I've been there all my life, and yeah, that's just me, just a kid who's just like the space. That's why most people don't know me, but because I'm always indoors, and it's not that I don't like people, but I can, now I'm talking to people, but I'm a person who's more into my own space. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's actually.
Yeah, sure.
Overall, man, this was an awesome interview.
No man, thank you. When you guys hit me up and said, "Yo, you want to do an interview," I was like, and then when I found out like we're the first one, I was like, dude, it's humbling. You know, we appreciate it. It means we're doing something good. And you know, obviously my team is also going to be proud to see like we're the first ones, and you guys came through to us. So we are humbled. Thank you so much for having us, and man, we wish you nothing but the best with this endeavor. I know, you know, like I said, it's not going to be easy. There are going to be challenges. But with that said, you know, I mean, just focus on what the goal is, and and just keep grinding, man.
Okay, thank you. So overall, where can people actually find this product, like on the socials? You know, where can people like connect?
On the social? So you can find us on the gram, on the Greasy.
Oh, on the IG.
Yes, on the IG.
Yes.
So it's Moghurt_lifestyle. The same with our Facebook. It's Moghurt_lifestyle. Twitter, we're not that active. Okay. But you can also find us on our website, which is www.moghurt.co.za.
And that's how we wrap it up, people. That's how we wrap it up. That was Mr. Khauhelo coming through with the Moghurt juice.